Yes, sir.
And we are live.
3, 2, 1. Where we
Long,
at?
long.
Oh, damn. We live. Where we at?
Oh, we on.
Oh, shit. I don't know if nobody can hear me yet, though. I gotta wait till somebody say something.
Everything's good.
Fuck it.
All right, man.
All right, we're gonna go ahead and get this thing started. You know what I'm talking about? It's your main Fontaine, the court-appointed DA, as in Devil's Advocate,
This motherfucker.
Mecca the Feelings Wrecker, and Dr. Phil, to make you feel better with us all over. Because Mecca gonna try to wreck your feelings no matter what you say, no matter what you do.
I ain't saying nothing. I'm quiet today.
Nah, we're not quiet today.
You ain't been quiet. You was who banging on me. You know, I
Look,
thought
we
I
over
was
here.
finna get a fine the way he was talking.
You know what I'm talking about? We over here in the waiting room. You know what I'm talking about? They got some dominoes. You want to lose some money? You ready?
Why
Oh,
you? I can play dominoes, bro.
Okay. You gonna lose
That's
some
what
money
I can
today.
do.
You was gonna lose some money today.
Yeah.
So what we on, Dr. Phil? Cigars.
Know thy brother. That's
thy
what we
brother.
said, right?
Yes.
Know thy brother.
Yeah. But it depends on how much you know that motherfucker.
You know, something I thought about. The real question is, how well do you know thy brother? Meaning, we come in from, like, I came to the motorcycle set and I met you. And I got reacquainted with Mecca. But there's a lot of people that come out here and they don't know a lot of people. And then they don't know a lot of people at the club they're in sometimes. Like in my club, I didn't know anybody. Well, I knew one person. I met other people. So the real question is, how well do you know your brother? In my opinion, it's like, outside of pounding, and if you go through a whole slate of everything, just no breakdowns, no altercations, everything is always smooth.
Right.
You know what I mean? Then somebody get broke down on the freeway, and then somebody leave them. How well did you know that brother? You know what I mean?
Right.
So, you know, for me, I think it's process, man. It's a process, because you don't know. You don't know.
Well, like you said, for me, it's knowing who I'm next to. When I met you, it was like I've been knowing you for a very long time, even before I met you. Just from how we rode together. Many times we didn't travel up and down the freeway. You invited me into your house. Your mom welcomed me with open arms and treated me as if I was one of her own. There's not too many people that you can sit here and say, yeah, that's my brother.
Right.
Because of how that person's demeanor is. You see how he is around others. You see how he is around your brothers that you say. But when I came into here, a lot of OGs told me off the top, I'm going to tell you something, youngster. This club, everyone's not your brother. Because it's hard for you to trust someone if something was to happen to you or you were to go to jail. The first thing out of their mouth is, you good?
Right.
Let me check on your family.
Yeah.
The next thing they're trying to do is fuck your broad.
Yeah.
If not your broad, your daughter. You know what I'm saying? So for me, I need to know who you are as a person. How you are away from this shit right here. How you are amongst regular people. Because a lot of people really can't go outside of this motorcycle situation and actually have an intellectual conversation with somebody at a club, because this is all you know. For me, I can do both. I was raised that way.
Right.
That's what I take on it.
you got to know the motherfucker inside and out to really call him your brother anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, not just, I mean, I get the coming inside people's houses and whatnot, but even deeper than that, you got to know who to call in a time of pressure. You know what I'm saying? Just like when you go to jail, or if you about to get into it, you about to get into a fight. You know what I mean? You got monetary or financial issues. Yeah, we all say that everybody supposed to be on top of your game. I get that. Sometimes it don't always happen. You know what I mean? And you got to be able to know who you can call on when it don't work out in your favor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that plays a big part as well. You know what I mean? Just like I said, when you get into it with somebody, you got to make sure you can call on your brother in case it turns physical. Some motherfucker say he your brother when it's time to smoke weed and have a drink and shit like that.
Right.
But when it's time to knuckle the fuck up,
Right.
you know what I'm talking about? Somebody got their track shoes on.
That's some
You know what I'm
skates.
talking about? Somebody is testing. Somebody is testing
Yeah.
niggas.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? In the 100-yard dash.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yes, sir.
So that's what I'm getting at. You got to figure out who your brother for real. Because being a brother is more than just wearing the same patch or I've been knowing you a long time. And it's even more than we done rode from here to Arizona together and back.
Right.
It goes deeper than that, especially for myself. You know what I mean? We
Yeah.
have to been through some issues, some functioning and things like that for us to sit and say that we real brothers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because like you say, they will sit there, they will cross you at the end of the day. What you say, go try to fuck with your broad
Man.
or your motherfucking daughter.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And we already know this. That doesn't always end up being the best fucking situation or
At all.
scenario. So,
It's like this. If you invite a person from your club, your charter, to your crib, you know what I mean? And you not knowing that I'm just going to leave this here.
Right, right.
You leave it there knowing that you put it there.
Yeah.
It might be like 40, 50 bucks. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You come back and you like $20 down.
Yeah.
Where my 30 at?
I'm done. Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So he's like, well, nigga, it was only me and you in this room.
Right, right.
Well, bruh, I didn't touch it. Nigga, if you hurting for that much money, ask me, motherfucker, I'll give it to you. I know when I left here, I had 50 on the fucking table. Now we're about to leave and hit the ground, and I got 20 on the table. Where's my 30?
True.
But you say that you are my brother.
I'm gonna tell you something. That's not your brother. That's a thief.
That's what I'm saying.
You need to just go ahead and call 911. I know we ain't supposed to call the police. I get it, but I'm calling the police on you.
This nigga done stole my money.
I'll-
So that's just the concept of, do I have to watch you
Yeah.
while you're in my house? Like, damn.
Yeah.
And then I see the same shit at my house. When I go to your house, now it's in your house.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Did you buy that? Or someone give it to you?
What if they say they borrowed it from you?
I'm fucking you up.
You know what I'm saying? And
They
try
borrowed
to,
it without permission.
yeah, no. When they borrowed it, and they try to play the game like, oh, you don't remember me asking?
Nigga.
You don't remember I asked you if I could borrow this $30?
That's a problem.
Oh, come on, bruh.
That's a problem.
Yeah, that's a huge problem. Because if you ask, you're going to give it to him anyway.
I mean, yeah.
Thank
You
you.
don't remember when I asked you, can I borrow your broad? You don't remember? We was in the meeting. It was after the meeting. It was.
Damn. My bad.
I'm just saying.
And it just flew right past me. I didn't catch that.
Yeah. So
I just think about the one time one of my bros broke down on the road. I'm guilty. It was 4 of us. it was like right before we got through the grapevine, right? And, and so once we got like 10 minutes in the grapevine, we was looking back and we didn't see it no more. I'm thinking basically like, bro, he rides slow anyway, so he lagged. You know what I mean? When we got through the grapevine into the next little stop, that's when he said the bike broke down, you know, and they went back. And I was like, damn, right? So it happened a second time. But this time we getting it. I don't see him no more. I said, let me call. If he answered, they broke down. So he answered. So we turned back around. But for me, that was a learning lesson. Like, if you don't see them, maybe they broke down. Maybe something happened. Maybe they went down. You know what I mean? And I think a lot of people come out here like really green to the set, and they're not really loyal to the patch.
Right.
Loyal to individuals.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And sometimes not loyal at all. But no matter what we talk about, it goes back to being educated. If you don't know your shit and the right person not teaching you, well, okay, we all stop, right? But that's a part of keeping up with the pack. If you normally keep up with the pack and we look back and don't see you, we know something ain't right.
Right.
But if you lagging all the time, we think you just lagging. You see what I'm saying? So I think knowing your brother comes with really, really riding with your brother, going through situations, or your sister, going through situations. And if you don't go through anything that challenges the camaraderie or the loyalty, then at the end of the day, it's going to be misfits.
Yeah.
You know, so it comes with bonding. And unfortunately, you're not going to be able to bond with everybody.
Not at all.
You're not going to be able to bond with everybody. You're going
Not
to be
at
some people
all.
in the club you don't get along with, or you don't like, or you don't like their opinion, you don't like because they dress nice, or because they don't dress at all. You know what I mean? But the brotherhood is supposed to be whether you like him or not. You rock with him in every situation. You rock with her in every situation.
Yeah.
If they break down, you pull over. You know what I mean? You know? So I just think that it comes with riding with each other. You know what I'm saying? So you can go through some stuff. You know what I mean?
And it's not just riding part, because like I was going to say, just like you were saying the shit about, not always vibing together. We're not going to dress the same. We're not going to listen to the same music all the time. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is, I know that about my brother.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, and that's the part. It's like you have to be tolerant of shit. Tolerant of way more shit than you would be anywhere else.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's the game when it comes to this brotherhood shit. Some people just want to write shit off for the wrong reasons. And if we all brothers, you're supposed to accept everything. In some of the worst families, you got some crackheads. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's go that motherfucking far down, nigga. You got niggas selling your microwave. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, look, you got me fucked up. I'm telling you from experience. You know what I mean? So, but you still love them at the end of the day. You know what I mean? So that's what it is. And that's why I say you have to know each other like that and each other's faults. Because even though you're still my microwave, if I get into a fight, boy, you come and gun it. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So do I get mad about you heating up the Hot Pocket? Not really.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know if it gets shitty, you going to come through this motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So that you got to weigh shit out. That's why I say, you got to know thy brother. You know what I mean? And that's just where it's at. You know what I mean? Like he said about the, messing with your girl, You're still my microwave. You don't mess with my girl.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? So, you might sell my TV.
Dog, you know what's crazy? Like you just said how you're riding with your bros.
Right.
What's crazy is I've physically watched this motherfucker here. Like, he knows where I'm at on the road. He knows where I'm at. Like, and there was several times where I had pulled over and he didn't see me in his rearview mirror. You know what I mean? So he knows where I'm at.
Right.
And when I say that, I say this because he's by far the only motherfucker that I know that would turn back around, cross the median,
Bro.
and actually cross the fucking median and be like, yo, what happened? And you know when old boy broke down, he had that spaghetti wires,
Oh, nigga, yeah. I mean,
bruh.
believe me, we didn't have this. We didn't have Highway Patrol hawk us down. Like, stop doing that,
Man.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
we don't really care about that. Like, we're getting to it. We're getting to best way we can until you actually
Yeah,
come physically stop us.
Yeah.
And that's just where it's at.
And that's the shit that it resonates with you. It stays with you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, damn, nigga didn't have to do that, but he did that. So then again, it's like, how many people do you actually think would do that, or just keep pounding and stop, make a phone call instead of turning back around and saying, damn, I don't see my guy.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I mean by knowing your brother. You know what I mean? Because you can't, everyone doesn't see you in the same light as if you would see somebody else.
Right.
You know what I mean? So for me, that goes a long way for me to sit there and actually call you my brother. You know, we have to, you know, like you just said too, if I call you and I know I can call you and you're going to be there if I actually fucking need you, then again, it's like, hey, bro, I needed you. What happened? Oh, man, you know, man, I was deep off in these guts and I couldn't stop. Nigga, the fuck
Yeah,
you
he could have
talking
said a
about?
doctor's appointment or something.
I think he's thinking about some set coochie.
He could have just said, nigga, I overslept.
Man.
Man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
nigga, I was deep off in them motherfuckers, dog. By the time I got done, I didn't hear from you no more.
Yeah.
Well, fuck you. I'm not calling you no more.
Well,
Why didn't you call me, bro? Last time I called you, you was deep off in some shit, and you couldn't move. So why the fuck would I call you now?
hey, go ahead.
No, I actually need you.
I'm going to let you finish. Because I was sure for to say something.
Go ahead.
At least you know the brother.
Oh,
It says, know thy brother. You know he is not coming about the PSA
oh,
to help nobody. You know what I'm talking about? He's not getting out.
man.
So you know not to call him no more.
Bruh.
That's all it is. You know your brother. Know thy brother.
Know thy
Know
brother.
thy nigga will lay
Yeah.
his monkey ass down and he not getting nothing.
Bruh. It's a cold game. You know what I mean? When you think that, you know, we all are in the same organization. You know what I mean? And I call you
Yeah.
and you can't stop what you're doing physically and come and see what's going on with your bro.
It better be serious, bro. It better be. Oh, man, what? It better be
See,
serious.
if it ain't serious, it's gonna be some major.
It's gonna
shit.
be some, what they say, repercussions and what? Yeah,
Consequences.
consequences and repercussions around this motherfucker.
Repercussions in this motherfucker.
Yeah, it better be serious.
Man. But then again, that's the same that goes with the sisters.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, get to know who you are fucking with.
But we went to AZ, and one of my bros' bike broke down. We missed all the functions on Saturday. You know what I mean? Sitting on the side of the road. Here's what's crazy. We sat there for hours before one of us said, let's see how far the place is, you know, the Airbnb.
Uh-huh.
We sat there for 6 hours. The Airbnb was 1 mile away.
Wow.
We looking for tow trucks. AAA say one is on the way, right? Then called back. I said, let me call my AAA. I'll get better service. I got it. Mine said we don't even have service in that area, in that state.
All right.
I was like, damn. So everybody else bike works. We all sat there. So we all missed it. You know what I mean? You sitting here, we sitting here.
Right.
We could have pegged the bike down the street. We didn't know we was a mile away. You know what I'm saying? But
Uh-huh.
just willing to sit there and miss everything. We done paid for everything. Now we miss everything. You know what
Right.
I mean? To me, that's a part of the MC set. You know, you wait on your bros. You know what I mean? Or one stay, and if you know how to push him down the road, you push him, and the rest go enjoy themselves. But if it's not said, then we all sit here. You know what I mean? And that's what we did. And it's hard. It's hard because so many people want to go enjoy the festivities, especially if you're out here for the women.
You're waiting to get a drink.
Say it again. That's why it's called the waiting room, because you're waiting for a drink.
Yes,
Yeah. Nah, but man, it's this whole biking shit, man, has come to a point where a lot of people really don't know who they fucking with.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And a lot of guys out here preach that brother shit. You preach it, but do you walk it? Do you really find the time to actually get to know a person?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like what they like, music, all that shit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That motherfucker know when I pull up, 9 times out of 10 I'm playing what?
Shaba.
Like I said, you know what I'm talking about?
I promise he not playing nothing else.
I'm just saying that he know what I like. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I mean by know thy brother.
Absolutely.
You know, I remember one time I was we went to fucking Oakland. Mm-hmm. And we went to the I forget who it was, annual. And I was like, hey, bust that Long Beach shit. That nigga cracked that motherfucker, dog. And as we were leaving, everybody was like, oh shit, Long Beach is here. And I was like, that's just hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shit like that, because now you already know that motherfuckers know who you are.
Right.
And what you represent and where you're from.
Yeah.
You know, like, I know this guy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's not too many people I can sit there and say that I know you. I know of you. Mm-hmm. But do I know you as my brother?
Right.
I can't sit here and say that because we really haven't bonded.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And bonding meaning you haven't rolled with me. You haven't hung out with me. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's all that shit, but it's more than just riding and hanging out. It's, sometimes you got to know motherfucking kids and,
Right.
go to somebody's birthday every now and then and little shit like that. That's when they come to the bike scene, and they're supposed to be my brother when they come to that motorcycle shit.
Yeah.
Because outside of that, it don't work. If I only see your ass at the club and on the runs, yeah, we good. You know what I mean? I ain't going to let you get beat up. You know what I'm saying? But the overall aspect of it, let's keep it 100. Like, we not brothers like that. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we brothers. You know what I'm saying? As long as we ain't crossed each other. But
Yeah.
outside of that, my boy, like, if we haven't really hung out and done this whole thing, like, it's hard to call someone your brother. Because, you know what I mean? Because that same dude that you want to say your brother, like we say, gonna try to cross you behind you.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So now I got to put my hands on you. You know what I mean? And we don't. What's the purpose?
Yeah, I mean, it's one of the things I stress, like, there's supposed to be one brother, but there's two types. The one that I see on runs, and the ones that you go to the quinceañeras with, you go to the birthday parties, you go to the little family functions, you know what I'm saying? You're a part of more than just the set.
That's what but those are the ones I'm talking about. That's your brother.
Yeah.
That's the motherfuckers you go to their kids shit. You go to motherfucking other shit. You know what I mean? That's where we that's hey, that's
we
hey,
have an audience, right?
we partying. God damn it. But that's where it's your people for real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You going to the hospitals, you going to the shit like that. The kids' birthday parties, the graduations, all that. You know what I mean? It ain't just about the fucking party. And if that's what it is, and it's a different ball game. I got to put
for
you. It could be for you. Just the party inside is for you. I know what to call you for. Like
Yeah.
I said, know thy brother.
Yeah.
I know what to call your motherfucking ass for when it's time to go party. That's it. You know what I'm saying? When it's time for some emotional shit, and I ain't calling you. You know what I'm saying? I get it. You know what I'm saying? I want to go to the scene and party. I know when to call you. Anytime it get emotional, we in the hospital and ICU, I'm
Now you
not
gonna
calling.
call.
Yeah, I know who to
Yeah, 'cause
call
I
at
know
that
you ain't gonna be
point.
there.
Right, but at the same time, don't expect that from me.
Yeah, yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You gonna get what you give around this motherfucker. So, like they, you know what I mean? Like they say, be the motherfucking member you want to see, and you know what I mean, in this motherfucker.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean? And you'll get that shit back. If
Yes,
you
sir.
don't, then you can go ahead and just ride the ride till it get on your nerves.
Then you be ready to tap the fuck out.
I was reading some of
The comments, yeah, I was gonna say you got quiet on me, nigga. Like,
yeah, I
what the
started
hell? I'm like, this to fall asleep?
Yeah.
This nigga fall asleep?
yeah, I was trying to
motherfucker?
get to, because there's a lot of one person said, I think people do more watching instead of talking. They will learn their brothers and sisters. So I guess what she's saying is, instead of really talking, socializing with your folks.
Because that's true. Because some people wanna, especially when you meet someone new in a club or whatever, the first thing want to do is get to bragging or act like I got to prove something to you.
Right.
You know what I mean? And that's not what it shouldn't be about. The only thing I gotta prove to you is when I show you. I'm not gonna talk about it, but that's what a lot of times happens. A lot of people want to get with the new club brother or whatever, and they want to beat their chest. You know what I mean? Instead of being a listener. But like they always say, God gave you 2 ears and 1 mouth for a motherfucking reason. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's just, you got to weigh out when you're going to use that to your
Yeah.
advantage.
Yeah. I definitely agree, again, if you listen more, you can learn more. Unfortunately for a lot of us, experience is going to be the best teacher. You know what I mean? I think about all the dudes that I done met before I came to the set that's really solid dudes. You know what I mean? But I think it's just what's in you. You know what I mean? Everybody that come out here, if you were scandalous, manipulative in the streets, you're going to be that way out here.
Oh yeah, most
Only
definitely.
thing is just catch up with you a lot faster because you can't get away with it.
Yeah.
For long.
Yeah, because they're quick to tell. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I always say, this shit like political gangbanging. You jip me, boy. If I don't jump all over your back, I'm telling your president I'm becoming a snitch
Right.
at that moment.
Yeah,
Who
absolutely.
your president? What? You got me fucked up.
I'm snitching.
I'm stitching.
Damn.
Then let's go all over the set. That's okay, but you gonna pay me my money.
Give me my
Get my money.
give me my money.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what I mean? So that's the game. That's the difference why you can't get away with it,
Right,
That's why I always say, this motorcycle shit, your word is really all you really got at the end of the
That's
day.
it. Yeah.
So, and when motherfuckers fuck that up, it's a wrap. Because it's going to go like Woodworks. Oh, that nigga from that club and said blah, blah, blah. And,
Oh yeah. Yeah, and that go real fast, a lot of that. And again, I think when you get out there and you not just socialize, but you actually get to know people, you know what I mean? You learn who to deal with and who not to deal with.
Oh,
Yeah.
most definitely.
You know what I mean? Because people will not only tell you, but be like, hey, pay attention, watch, so you know what to look for.
But 9 times they're going to tell you first, though.
Yeah.
Especially if they catch you in the corner talking and whatnot.
Absolutely.
And anybody catch wind to your conversation, if they know it's a salty conversation from the individual who's the shiesty cat, they gonna wait till you walk to the bathroom or to the bar and tap
Yeah.
you. Be, hey, bro, let me talk to
Yeah.
you real quick.
All
Yeah, man.
kind of shit.
Yeah, they gonna give you a rap sheet of this cat.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And it's wise to listen, man, because a lot of times what happens is somebody will tell somebody something they think they hate. You know what I mean? But if you're paying attention to what's being said, truth is not hating.
Yeah,
Facts are not hating. You know what
Yeah.
I mean?
And the thing is, I'm not hating. I'm warning a motherfucker about you.
Yeah.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not hating on you. I'm just warning a motherfucker about you. It's just that simple. You know what I mean? Before they get pissed off and then now you come running to me talking about you done met the motherfucker through me. That ain't my fault. Anybody tell you to do no business deal. You know what I'm
Side
saying?
shit.
Right. You know what I'm saying? Look, I just told you this is such and such at the bar.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
niggas was buying tacos at the same time. What I got to do with that? You know what I'm saying? What
Yeah,
I
for
got
real.
to do with y'all buying tacos at the same time?
Bruh.
Absolutely nothing.
You know what I mean? So that's the game. Like, you got to really know who you fucking with. You can't just run up and start fucking with people.
Yeah. Even when your blood brother, they can be scandalous as shit too, and you don't fuck with them. That's your
Right.
blood brother. So
Oh, most definitely.
you have to pay attention
Yes.
to who you surround yourself with.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because, you know, we all know we got flesh and blood that they're going to steal your microwave. They're going to try to screw your girl. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, God forbid you go on vacation for a week because they're going to be on your bike. Somebody be like,
Man.
man, I seen on your bike. You know what I mean?
Right.
So you definitely got to know your brother. And your brother has to be not just loyal, but trustworthy.
Right.
Meaning, like, I can trust you if I leave $50 laying around somewhere. Or if you see my girl over there passed out. You one of the
Right.
type of dudes that's going to try to slip her panties off and get between her legs while she
Right,
knocked out. You know what I
right.
mean? So a lot of times we are surrounded by a lot of shady individuals.
Yeah.
But it's our job to know who our brother is. You know, it's our
Exactly.
job to protect not just that relationship, our property, so to speak. You know what I mean, and to
Right.
protect our brothers.
Right.
You know, as well as yourself. So if you ain't paying attention, you'll be bamboozled. You know,
Quickly.
Quick.
yeah, real
Quickly.
fast.
Quickly. And like I said, it'll come in all different ways. From them messing with your girl, from them letting you get jumped on for over some financial bullshit. You know what I mean? They'll let you fall in the hole over it. You know what I mean? To some
Absolutely.
actual legal shit and going to the motherfucking pen over it. You know what I mean? Just
Yeah.
because they done got hemmed up by the motherfucking police and they scared. You know what I mean? I've seen it happen firsthand. So you got to think, and it'd be over some chump change ass time, you know. So
Yeah.
you just got to be careful.
Let me just say this real quick. I'm gonna switch it up real quick. You mind?
Yeah.
Let me just get this. Let me just get this disclaimer out of here. I've said it twice, and I'm gonna say it again live on Bikes in the Hood podcast. There was a disclaimer posted this week about social clubs being under MCs
Right.
here on the West Coast.
I knew he was gonna switch the subject up on us.
We know it, man.
Here on the West Coast.
So that's how you know you drunk.
No, I ain't drunk yet.
Hey, he drunk.
I only had 2, bro.
He drunk.
Damn.
I'm like,
Oh,
he buzzing. Then is that a good word?
it's her fault. She did it.
Oh, she did it.
Yeah.
It's buzzing. Yeah,
That's that
okay,
beautiful
but
lady in the background, y'all.
blame
Yeah,
somebody.
yo.
Yeah,
I gotta blame somebody for it.
But
So
she
that
didn't.
means she a good bartender.
But
Hold
thank you
up,
for
but
my
this
drink,
my
though. I
this
do
my
appreciate
thing
it.
though. This my thing. She didn't control this nigga throat.
You know what? Damn.
Fuck.
See,
Go ahead. Say what you gonna say.
that's what I was. Man, this
Say what you
motherfucker
gonna
here.
say.
Black people. Anyway, you guys have got to stop listening to the bullshit.
Oh,
that.
here we go.
I
Here we
say
go.
that because
Lord.
no, all bullshit aside.
But I got you.
All bullshit aside, man, it's imperative that a social club needs to be up under that particular MC for them to understand how it is ran and how you are supposed to conduct yourself while being out here, because you can't just get your girls together, throw on a vest, and come out here and socialize, and all of a sudden now, guess what? You over there fighting, getting your ass kicked, and not knowing how this shit really goes. So then you go back and you ask someone, hey, what did I do that was wrong? Can you help me out? Who do I call to figure out how can I make this better?
Right.
Who do I ask? So it's like, damn. Well, let me see what can I do.
Right.
So now you're making phone calls to see about this particular social club because she's not recognized or up under an MC. And once they find out that she's not up under an MC, it becomes a problem. So then what do you do then? I'm sorry. What?
Was there a question there?
Yeah, what do you do then? What do you do then? That is the question.
What do I? Who do I do?
Because my thing is this, dog.
Go ahead.
You know what I mean? It's being presented that it's about the dick and the pussy.
Right.
Okay.
It's
Okay.
not.
I see where you're going now. Let me know when you're done. I got
It's
that.
not.
I got it.
You feel me on this now, right?
All day.
Okay, good.
All day.
That's all I'm saying.
All
What
day.
do you do now?
Okay. You got any say something real quick before I go ahead and
Well,
jump on that?
I guess I'll
Okay.
tap in with.
Go ahead.
I'm the newest one to the set, and when I came in, that's the way it was. I heard a lot of talk about pop-up SC clubs everywhere, just boop, 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 boop. And most of them fall off or create some type of havoc on the set.
Gotcha.
And once they create that havoc, depending on which club it is, it comes to a table, like the association's table.
Right.
And that's an issue, right? Now, when you are able to run wild, you can do whatever you want to do.
Okay.
And that's what brings the set down.
Okay.
Because the dick and pussy do come in when she fuck with this particular person because she got her ass whooped. Now he wants to get involved. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And for me, I feel like SCs should, need to, and must stay under an MC.
Okay.
You know, so that's my opinion. That's the way it was when I came in. So I don't see nothing wrong with it.
Okay.
Come on, Mr. DA.
Look, it's like this.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go back in time first. Okay. Like I said, in the little video I made back in the day,
Yes, sir.
when it was on the LA set, there was 10 or less social clubs. Okay, and they had an outbreak of them. They wanted the social clubs to be a part of some type of MC for guidance.
Yes.
Okay, they're spinning this story of it was about controlling pussy and whatever, and then excuse my French, sorry, but about controlling pussy and things like that, and that's not what it was up for. Okay, because in reality, majority of the men clubs and whatnot, they were upset about it because they felt that all these social clubs were coming about because they wanted to get into the club for free. That's what it was about, okay? And I'm gonna tell a quick little story, all right, about how I tested the theory. Because I told all these OGs, and I'm talking about OG Brooks from the Rising Suns, if you know who that is, even OG from Chosen Few Demi was
Yes,
there.
sir.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of Brothers of the Suns and things, okay? Because the meeting was at their clubhouse. And I sat and said it then. I said, check this out. Nobody wanted to listen to me.
Right.
But, because I knew I was kind of a younger nigga on this. Okay, well, fuck it. You know what I mean? But I said, you guys are upset about them coming in for free, right? So I sat there amongst all these OGs, and I sat and said, look, if that's the game, charge them $2 for the 2 wheels they don't ride on.
Right.
Okay? I said, they say they support the club, they support this motorcycle shit. Give us $2. You know what I mean?
And they couldn't even
No,
do
stop.
that.
No, stop. Stop.
I was there.
I even said, if they come in on a unicycle, let them in for $1. She make it from the front door to the bar, I give you $1 back. Okay? Even though I was joking about the unicycle, but we understand it. So that's when we tested the theory. Okay? That's when we had, went through our little issues with whatever, you know what I'm saying? And we ended up throw in a little spot. I sat there that night. I sat and said social clubs had to get in. If they got in, they had to come in for $2.
Right.
And, you know, of course, if you're auxiliary or whatever, of course, you got in for free because
Right.
you're part of the MC. I forget which club came in. It was 2 girls. It was 3 girls altogether. It was 2 girls from either auxiliary or an MC, and 1 girl from a social club. They walked in. I stopped the girl from the social club. I said, $2. She didn't have no money on her.
0.
None. Okay?
$2, bro. $2.
So her 2 friends, the one she came with, looked at her and said, "Girl, we'll be right back." Okay, so I'm thinking you finna run in there like how you two didn't come up with $2, and when your friend had nothing. That was a cold game because
Right.
like neither one of you had $2 or $1 each to get your friend in. That's cold. So
$2.
right, because my whole thing was it wasn't about being rude. It was about trying to show somebody something, right? So they go up in there. Why did it take you damn near 45 minutes, almost an hour, to come get your friend?
Damn.
Okay, so you're telling me it took you that long to rustle up 8 quarters?
Yeah. Yeah.
40 fucking nickels? Like
200 pennies.
you got me fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
You got me fucked up. And it got so cold, like at one point they walked in, they looked at me, they said, "Damn, Perez, you cold." I said, "No, I ain't cold. She is, because she's still right here at the front door."
outside.
You know, and my thing is, why are you outside and you don't even have $2 in your pocket? Because you was going to get a free drink with all them niggas in there. That was for sure. You know what I mean? But don't come to the door with nothing. You know, but my whole thing, even with that, it wasn't really to embarrass her. It was more or less the concept of, you know, the whole under a motorcycle club thing, right? Because that's what it was. It was really about just for guidance. Now, if people were using it to control who fucked with who, that was on them. And that was either on the motorcycle club that did it, and that was up to the social club to be that. I mean, just ignorant to, and when I say ignorant, not that you a retard, but that the fact, what's ignorance? The lack of knowledge, right?
Right.
The fact that you just didn't know that was a fucking lie.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's what it is. You know what I mean? So again, when they sat there and posted that shit all across the board, if that's what you thought it was, because, you know, to someone who ain't been around on this bike scene for at least a decade, you would have never heard of that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We heard about it here in LA because that's what it has been kind of the notion for a while.
Right,
Even though
right.
sometimes it happens, sometimes it doesn't. Some people lie about it just so I don't get the pressure from the set.
Absolutely.
You see what I'm saying? They'll sit and say, "Oh, we're with such and such." You know what I mean? And we'll get it. You know what I mean? A lot of people ain't trying to go there anyway because there's too many snitches and niggas calling the police anyway.
Right.
So we get it. But for to say that it's never happened and it's stupid and whatever, maybe that's for your area. That's why I sit and say a lot of times when you sit and talk this biking politics and whatever, talk about your backyard.
Right.
But don't speak like you're talking across the entire board because it doesn't happen like that across the board.
Right.
You know what I mean? There's some stuff on the West Coast that we sure never heard about on down south, and vice versa.
Right.
You know, and that's what people got to really understand. You know what I mean? If your club itself isn't nationwide, where you can kind of bounce ideas and thoughts and politics off each other,
Yeah.
like, speak for your backyard. That's the only thing I can really say.
Yeah, no, I totally agree with you, you know, and in that comment, what I said was MC stands for Men's Club. You know what I mean? And I don't know if y'all know, I don't know of any men trying to go be a part of some of these social clubs, these tea parties, meaning where it's all women, not the social club on the set, but the tea parties.
Yeah.
Where all the women is in there doing their tea. I don't see no men just walking up in. In fact, they'd be like, no, you got to go.
Of
You know what I mean?
course.
You talking about when it comes to social club?
No, I'm saying like the actual women's tea parties they have.
I got you.
You know what I mean? So you don't see men trying to be a part of that. Now, I have no problem with women trying to be a part of the motorcycle set at all. So let's get that clear. But what I'm saying is, it stands for men's club. And we just happen to be men who ride motorcycles.
Yeah.
So if you're coming in, you could just create a patch. You don't know if it looks like somebody else's. You know what I mean? There's a lot of little things behind the scenes that really matter. Like duplicating a patch, but just putting your own stuff on it. That's an issue out here. You know what I'm saying? Having the right or wrong colors without permission. You know, all these things. So when people sit at home and create a patch, they think it's something cute. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead.
You know, I gotta play devil's advocate. I gotta do my job. And this is the only reason I say this is because I could see it if motherfuckers stood true to the code.
Yeah.
Okay? When they sit up there and they say, oh, MC stands for Man's Club. Yeah, I kind of get it.
Right.
But let's keep it 1,000.
Right.
It's really stood for Motorcycle Club because everybody in that motorcycle club was a man when it started. Okay?
I got you.
Okay, so, and that's the only thing I am with that type of shit. Motherfuckers might try to act like you want to try to crucify me for it. I don't give two shits. Because half you motherfuckers got a nigga in your club who tries to push that shit and don't got nothing to ride on.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And that's the shit I'm not going for, right? So that's what I mean when it comes to saying it's a man's club. If it's a man's club, a man gonna stick by his word, and the word is joining this club meant I'm going to ride a motorcycle.
Absolutely.
Right? Nigga
word.
stand on that before before a motherfucker say that.
you.
And that's the only thing I wanted to say about that. But I get it. I promise you I do, because let's go back to bedrock times. It was started by a man, and I get it.
Right.
You know what I mean? But sometimes when people try to like push that issue, I be like, man, because not you per se,
Right.
because we know you ride your shit on a regular basis. Okay? But a lot of people sometimes they use that as a defense. You know what I'm saying? Especially a cat who don't ride a motorcycle, but you walk around with that fucking vest on.
Yeah.
As soon as somebody try to chastise you, and I want to say, you know what I mean? It be the ladies want to say something to you or bark at you because you barking, but you ain't riding.
Right.
You know what I mean? The first thing you want to bark, oh, man, this is MC, this is Man's Club. Man, shut up. 'Cause you scared of the... Shut your fucking ass.
Yeah, for sure.
Go ahead, Phil, I'm done.
Yeah. No.
I'm done.
With the exception of those that don't ride.
I'm just saying, thank you. Thank you. That's all I wanted to hear. I appreciate you. I
You know what I
promise
mean?
you.